Essentials 8-piece cast iron cookware set. Oh, we're getting all of those summer barbecue recipes ready to go. And if you think canned baked beans is where it's at, I'm sorry, because you need to cook beans slow and low in order to get all of those beautiful flavors incorporated together. Oh, a little bit of molasses in there, a little brown sugar in the beans. I could go on, but this is all about this offer. This is 8 pieces of a traditional weight cast iron for less than $75. I want to show you all of those pieces to get us started. This is the 10-inch fry pan. This is the swing lid that you can use not only on the fry pan, but you can also use it on this big old 6-quart. This right here is a 6-quart covered Dutch oven, and look, fits right up top. Now, you also get the 3-quart braiser. You get the stainless steel basket, and you get the 1-quart saucier, to use Joe McAllister's word that I love, the lid on there. But because it's stainless steel, you can pop it right into the oven whenever you want it to, those knobs. But this is cast iron in beautiful enameled color. So this color up top is red, and it has been popular throughout the offer. It's most popular in the show, as a matter of fact. Closest to me and the next shelf down is that beautiful gray. Then I'm going to slide on over to the purple. Then I'm going to show you that blue up top next to the purple. Underneath the blue is the green. And then we come into our colors that are getting a little bit more limited. This is the light blue. Fewer than 300 to go around in that light blue. And we also have the orange. 250 remaining. Let's talk about this price tag. If sold separately, this could cost you $206.15. Remember I showed you that 6-quart Dutch oven? That one at other retailers could cost you $75.99. Just for the price of the 6-quart Dutch oven at other retailers, you are getting more. You're getting 7 more pieces for less than the cost of that oven at other retailers. So our total price for all 8 pieces is $74.98. Look at the individual values, look at that if sold separately, and then the price in blue is what you're paying, $74.98, free shipping and handling, and 5 easy payments of $15. That means each piece is $9.37. This cast iron pan is $9.37, Joe McAllister.
That's crazy town. I don't know how they do that. I really don't.
I know, I don't either.
I saw that price last night, and today I'm like, that's it. I'm buying the set.
It's ridiculous.
I got it in the orange. You better act because we're running out. My cousin, too. My cousin bought it in the blue this morning.
You know, to answer questions right out of the gate, I mean, yes, this is traditional cast iron. So it does have a heft to it, just like cast iron that we know and love.
That's exactly right.
But this is not cast iron that I have to season.
No, no seasoning required. It is generational in that you will pass this on to somebody else.
For sure.
It's durable. That finish, the porcelain enamel finish itself, is baked on at high temperature. There's 2 coatings. There's a primer coat underneath of that so that the iron in the cast iron is not reacting in any way with the food. And that's a wonderful thing because we get that wonderful diffused heat, that even browning. When we put a huge piece of pork in here, when we want to do the pork butt, pulled pork in the oven, we start this way by searing, and then what we're going to do is we're going to deglaze. And that process involves taking my wooden paddle or my spurtle or my nylon spoon, and look what we're doing. We're picking up these brown bits, even here where it started to get away from us. No worries, a little white wine. Look how it lifts up. That is the brilliance of cast iron and a porcelain enamel coating because it is naturally going to be non-stick. Those brown bits are going to lift off. Now, remember, you are going to hand wash these pieces. You're going to care for them so that you have a long lifetime of use out of these. But they really are easy, and they should be part of everybody's arsenal in cookware.
Can I use them on all stove tops?
All stove tops. So here we're on a gas top. I could take this to the barbecue. Maybe I'm doing my ratatouille on a side burner or whatever.
Good idea.
So open flame is fine. That's not going to be a problem. And then you're also going to be able to use these on electric coil. glass or ceramic cooktops, and induction. These pans are ready for the future. They have a magnetic property. They will work with your induction cooktop and your side burners.
Well, when this launched, we had 8 color choices for you. We're now down to 7. Here's what I
boy.
think too. Wedding season,
Yes.
graduation season.
Right.
Because yes, cast iron is a metal that we have used in our kitchens for a very long time. But cast iron is something that really lends itself to being used in so many different methods of cooking.
Absolutely. From frying to blanching, here we just have a water bath. First corn of the season, right? That is just a classic this time of year to have the first corn on the cob. And look how many ears of corn we're pulling out of here. Oh, that is just incredible. It's the all-American barbecue, the pulled pork sandwich, the grill beans or your braised beans. And then, of course, we're going to garnish that little cheese, some pepper flake right
That feels
there. Right, exactly.
Feels completely right.
Look at that. And I even have some jalapeno butter. I would throw that on there too. Absolutely.
Oh, you just took us to kitchen church. You shook your head and everything. He's
Yeah.
like, listen, don't mess around with the jalapeno butter. I want to show everybody the color choices again
Yes, ma'am.
because this is the red up top. And if you're looking for an equivalent, this is going to match beautifully to your KitchenAid Gloss Cinnamon. This is not so much a fire engine red as it is more of a burgundy red. So just to give you an idea of an equivalent there, red is still available. Gray is still available. If you love that modern color in your kitchen, we have it for you. Now next door we have purple. Purple is that beautiful accent to maybe you already have a lot of gray in the kitchen. You just want to give it that rich color. This purple is a beautiful way to go. Now blue is at the end. Blue is a great Americana themed color. It's also a traditional nautical themed color. But then in front of that blue is the green. And a lot of us love green in the kitchen because it just adds that little bit of fresh. Chefs all over the world will tell you if you want to freshen up your cooking, add a little bit of green. Light blue is the next color choice for you, but there are fewer than 300 to go around. And then we have orange at the very end, 250 to go around in that orange. Stainless steel knobs on all the lids means that it's oven safe.
Yes.
But then let's talk value, because the skillet could cost you $31.60. The saucier could cost you $22.02. The 3-quart braiser, $59.93. The 6-quart Dutch oven, $75.99. The stainless steel basket on its own, $16.61. That means we're already over $200 if we shop somewhere else. Luckily, we shop here at QVC too. It's $74.98 as the QVC2 big deal price. That means each of the 8 pieces is $9.37 a piece, and traditional weight cast iron on free shipping and handling. So huge, huge
Amazing.
offer as our best value of the day on our second channel. And Bonnie is calling us
Hello,
from right here in
Bonnie.
Pennsylvania. Hi, Bonnie. How are you?
Hello.
Hi, Mary, and I forget your name.
Oh, this is Joe
Joe.
McAllister, Chef
I'm
Joe.
sorry, Joe.
That's all right.
That's quite
I watch
all
you all
right.
the time.
Oh, that's sweet.
Thank you. And so, are you familiar with the cast iron from Cook's Essentials?
I am. In fact, I was just telling your representative I purchased this about a month ago,
Okay.
as is online,
Okay.
and in the green, and it was perfect, and it is the best
Nice.
cast iron. I just love it.
Oh, wonderful.
I've used all the pieces so far, and I just like the slow cooking. The flavor is so good, and I love the color of the green. So I've been looking to enhance my collection of pots and pans in just green. So
Wow.
this was a wonderful addition.
And green is a very popular color because that is the most popular color in garnish. It makes food look wonderful. So what a great choice for you.
Yes, I love it. I recently started collecting green in Temptation, so I went all out with everything green.
All right.
Excellent. Excellent.
All right, I like that.
And so, why cast iron, Bonnie? What was it about, or what is it about cast iron in your kitchen that you find beneficial?
Well, I like to make casseroles, and I like to put things in and do the slow cooking. And I have had some older, like Crusade, I shouldn't say the other brand, but anyway,
It's okay.
cast iron pieces that I've used over the last 30-some years, and I've always enjoyed the flavor of like the roast and
That's right.
soups and stews. You just can't beat that.
Agreed.
And like I said, whenever I changed colors and I saw the green, I thought I just have to get it, and it's living up to being, a fantastic cast iron product. I just love all the pieces.
That's wonderful. Thank you. That's
Thank
a
you.
wonderful, wonderful thing to say.
I know.
And what I love about the stock pot in particular is that lid, when you do a braise in there, the lid is heavy, so it's trapping all that moisture, trapping all that flavor in, and you're doing that low and slow cooking, and you get that great result.
Absolutely.
And that size is great, the 6-quart, Some of them are traditionally at like a 5-quart.
I mean, Bonnie, can you stand it? The price, this 6-quart.
This is a great price.
It's $9.37 for the 6-quart.
I know.
I know.
That's crazy.
If you lift methodically, you'll be doing a workout.
Yeah.
It's
That's
just
cheaper
that
than a gym
heavy.
membership.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Well, I'm in my
exactly
70s,
right.
but I can still lift it. So.
Excellent.
Good for
Bonnie, thank you for calling in today. We appreciate your kind words and your time. So hope you have a wonderful weekend.
Well, you have a wonderful Memorial Day, and good luck next weekend with your son graduating.
Thank you. Aren't you kind, Bonnie?
Aw.
Thank you.
I love you, Mary. I watch you all the
love
time.
you back.
Aw.
Thank you, Bonnie. Sending you
sweet.
lots of love. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye now.
Thank you again.
Bye-bye.
Bonnie.
Oh, what a sweet, what a love. You know what, and that's the thing, when it comes to making those memories with food,
Right.
it's not just about the spices that you use, it's not just about the cuts of protein that you use, it really is about what you're using to cook your food in too, because you can't get a great sear unless you have a great pan. And
Exactly.
when it comes to making your own barbecue, it can be a little daunting to some.
Right. And in this case, it's so easy because what we did is we just did the searing, we added our favorite sauce, we deglazed with a little bit of wine, we put the barbecue sauce right at the end, and then you see how tender that is. It is pull apart. I could use a spoon to pull this apart. It is just that tender. And that's really the result you want. Low and slow cooking that gives you that brilliant tenderness and succulence every time. Cooking with cast iron is one of my favorite things to do because I have copper,
amazing.
I have stainless, I have, the nonstick egg pan, I have all these things, but the cast iron is what I turn to every day for various reasons, whether I want to sear or if I'm doing a braise or just making a simple chicken stock, which I do at least once a week.
Well, you're
it's
teaching people too.
Right,
So I mean,
exactly.
in order to get those results so that you can get it right every time, you want to make sure that you're learning the right way. So I'm sure cast iron plays into that too.
Absolutely, and you see here the browning. We just did these drop biscuits in here. That's the jalapeno butter over there, but you see how they're evenly baked all the way through, and we don't have an issue with anything sticking here, which is just amazing.
I feel like even though I know I can't have the biscuit, I feel like you've mentioned the jalapeno butter a couple of times.
Yes, when
I
you
feel
slather that on, it's just amazing. The smell and all of that together.
That's
with
how you
that,
butter a biscuit, by
yeah,
the way.
that's how you butter a biscuit. That's right. you fork the biscuit and then you butter it. That's right. There it is.
Wait, I gotta sniff it.
That's it's just so
Oh,
flaky and
man.
delicious.
Jalapeno butter. Okay, so here's the breakdown of the process of each pan, right?
That's right. So all cast iron is made the same way. They make a mold, it's a sand mold, and then after they pour the molten iron in that mold, they break it, and you have this result. It's a sort of rough finish, right?
Okay.
The sand is still stuck to the interior, and then what they do is they actually take some metal pellets and they hit it with metal pellets, and it knocks the rest of the sand off, and then they get a smooth finish on the pan itself. Next, what they'll do is they'll bake on a primer coat like this, so you have a nice smooth undercoat, and it's keeping that iron from touching any of the food, right? So that's your first seal, and then 2 coats of your porcelain enamel finish, which is a proprietary blend. It's actually going to have glass in there, which gives it that glossiness, right? So this is why these pans are not metal utensil safe. If you take care of them and use wooden paddles, spurtles even, I love
Silicone,
spurtles,
I do
silicone,
too.
nylon, any of those things, you'll have these pans for a good long time, and that finish will stay nice. I've also learned from my dear friend Meredith that BioClean is the way to shine up the interiors.
That's what I
of
do
these
too. I
pans.
use
Yeah.
BioCleaner on mine.
Yeah.
Now, you're actually getting 4 cooking vessels
Right.
in your QVC 2 big deal. You're getting the 10-inch skillet, you're getting the 3-quart braiser with the lid, you're getting the 6-quart braiser with a swing lid,
Right.
and you can swing that lid over to your skillet, but you're getting the 1-quart saucepan
That's
too, or the
right.
saucier.
The little saucier down here, and this really is delightful. If you like to mop sauce with your barbecue when you're grilling outside, this is the pan for that. You keep the sauce simmering on the side, and when it's ready to muddy up the pork or the ribs or whatever it is with that sauce, that's exactly how you do it.
So good.
Somehow we got a second 3-quart out here. I don't know how. I'm just setting that aside.
I like how you roll.
Yeah.
You know what? We do have about 45 seconds left, so I wanted to
okay.
bring everybody back over and show you the color choices, because this red up top is a beautiful burgundy shade. This is your gray.